What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here and welcome to today's Clash of Clans video. We are back on the builder's base. We are using a beast strategy today. The Barbarians, cannon carts and bombers. We're going to show you some brilliant replays. So if you find this one helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Clash of Clans. So let's start it off then with a couple of 3-star attacks. You can see we got a 3-star our previous raid, a 79%. You're not always going to get the 3-star, guys. And then another 3-star here. Now, this had one of the most clutch moments that I have seen in the builder base. It was brilliant, guys. So make sure to stick around for that. But let's start off with this first attack versus Adam. Now, we will have some live attacks with this right at the end of the episode as well. But let's get into a couple of replays just in case we have some epic fails. But you guys are going to will me on. Leave me a like and we will be good. So for this base, guys, it's the same strategy as with the giant boxer giants. Completely missing my words here. Then if you use the barbarians, you just have a few more barbarians. So you want your battle machine to avoid the giant cannon at all costs, guys. You can see how I steered him away from that, deployed him down to the south further away from that giant cannon. Bringing the barbarians in, you will get to see more replays of this, guys. I've kind of flown over this first one. Bringing the barbarians in so that the cannon carts can focus in onto the defenses and take them out, because basically that is what's going to make this strategy work. Your battle machine and the barbarians aren't going to do a ton of damage, but they're going to tank for them cannon carts. You will get to know this strategy as we go through the replays. Let's just fly down them, guys. Then we'll get into them live attacks. So the second one here, you can see giant cannon a bit more centralized right behind that roaster. That's a little bit tougher, so I decided to come from the top end of the base. Granted, the builder's hall is up that area as well. Now what you want to do is, I'm going to try and be a little bit cautious here putting the barbarians in. You don't want to fly them all the way towards a crusher, so I tend to just put a couple there to help get them defenses down, try and get some of them troops out the way as well for the battle machine. Then the bulk of them get brought in from the opposite side of that crusher. Once I've kind of had a quick test, I know there's no room for giant bombs, anything like that. They fly forward because I was ideally wanting to get that the giant cannon, down before my battle machine came in. Unfortunately, I didn't, but I was able to tank long enough for them cannon carts to come forward. And just look at the damage on the base, guys. As you move through the builder's base, you can't grumble at a 79% 2-star. That is awesome. It will win you a ton of matches. Obviously got me the victory on this one, but let's check out that clutch moment before we get on to some live attacks. So check out this base then. Again, giant cannon is going to be kind of your main focus and splash damage in terms of where you're going to deploy from. So you do not want your barbarians getting smashed by a crusher. Right at the end here, that's not going to be as much of an issue. I've secured the 2 stars. The barbarians have kind of split off a little bit by that point, so I decided to come from the opposite side. Some of the barbarians first before you get them wall breakers in, because you want them to get right to the core here. You wouldn't want to leave this wall up, for example. You need them wall breakers, or the bombers, should I say, to get in there. Notice how I'm trying to get them barbarians onto the giant crusher as soon as possible. The giant crusher, imagine it, guys. Absolutely beast. The giant cannon, battle machine steered out the way. Try and get him to them splash damages if you can. You can't always do it in an ideal world, guys. So got him to the roaster on that one, got the barbarians to the giant cannon, and that's just logical stuff. As we move through the giant cannons, wow, I'm just loving seeing giant. The cannon carts are taking out the crusher, helping the battle machine, but it's getting close here with that double cannon. We really needed this cannon to get onto the regular cannon. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Cannon cart gets a couple of hits. He's not going to be able to take it down, though. They get it right to a slither of health. Not enough. The battle machine is going to go down, so it all lies here in the hands of this bomber. He throws at the crusher, and he decides to step that little bit further forward to take out the double cannon. How clutch was that, guys? guys. I'm sure you've had epic moments with the bomber as well. Make sure to let me know down in the comment if you've had one quite like that. But it indeed led to me getting the 3 stars. I often have the bomber left alone. He clutches the builder's hall and gets me the 2 stars. But that's one of the rare occasions where they've actually clutched a defense and got me the 3 stars. So I hope you're enjoying it up until this stage, guys. But let's get into some live attacks here. Now, certainly the pressure to do well is on a little bit more here. Let's have a look. So we have a lot of splash damage right up in this top corner. Wouldn't want to go flying into that head on. I think I might apply my troops from the very south here. Try and get my battle machine onto this crusher. I am a little bit worried that there's a bomb in this location, so I'll just have to bring the barbarians in a little bit cautiously, but that is part of the strategy, guys. So as you deploy them here, you do not want the bombers going down, so just deploy the barbarians in front of the bombers enough that they are going to tank. Then you also want them to tank for the cannon carts here. So you can see I'm bringing the barbarians in. I want them to help the battle machine here, get some of them defenses down, but then I want the battle machine onto that crusher. I don't want many barbarians on that crusher. Once we've tested this area for a giant bomb, I'm struggling to get one barbarian over there. Let's just bring the others in towards that builder's hall to help the battle machine. It's not going to help too much, guys. The battle machine has gone down. I was too slow in getting the barbarians in. We are indeed going to get the 2-star, but it's going to be nowhere near the 3-star as we move forward to that area of splash damage. The giant, saying it again, guys, giant cannons. We get the victory though. This guy, 32%. We have to watch that just to, actually, let's do this beforehand. So a quick tip for you guys is if you end up in front of your opponent a lot of the time, and what I mean by that is you finish your attack, you're then sitting around waiting of your opponent, just hold that clock tower boost until you've done your first battle, guys. Check this out as he brings all of the giants in from this side where they then get caught up on troops. They're all going to go to that crusher. They're caught up on troops. Fortunately for him, they get through that, but they've got such little health that the roaster finishes them off and the cannon carts are left all alone, wrapping this up with a mere 32% with max troops. That is fantastic. And as you can see, as we zoom back out here, just from that little pause that we've had, we're now ready to get into another attack. So checking out this base then again, giant cannon is the one that you're going to want to get the barbarians onto, guys. Crusher is where you want to get the battle machine on. So this one works out quite nice to demonstrate that. The giant cannon is going to be distracted by the barbarians, and we should be able to get the battle machine onto that crusher. So let's just test out this area because it looks a little bit suspicious in terms of oh, there's a giant bomb going off already. Want to try and get a few barbarians in. There's a mega bomb going off. Let's get the cannon carts in whilst the barbarians are tanking. This is going well. We do need the giant cannon tanked, which it is, look, but there is a roaster there, which is not going to be great. We need to get that giant cannon down. It is going down now. Let's get a few barbarians on the side to funnel, and then we should be good to go here. We really need this battle machine ability to help the cannon carts stay alive here and really push forward into these defenses. The barbarians have gone down quick. The cannon carts are now going down quick. Again, guys, I'm not branding this as a master 3-star strategy all the time, but it is certainly a comfortable 2-star strategy and will help you in doing well with the builder's base. So there you are, guys, 72%. Again, I would definitely not grumble with 72%, but if your opponent goes and smashes the 100%, well then, what can you do? You win some, lose some, guys. Let's quickly fly through this attack because I'm always impressed. Granted, my base is not the best. I appreciate that, guys. He just brings the barbarians in and really just barb rushes my base. I don't have a lot of protection right in the middle of the base there. I do need to change my layout. That will come. So this base then, again, roaster right next to that giant cannon, and it's tough to get through the crusher there onto that giant cannon, so I don't want to come from that side. I think we might come from the south here again and try and actually, let's come over from this side where we have a double cannon out of the way. Look, let's put a barbarian here with the bomber, and let's do that right the way around here. And then let's go and make sure that these bombers are protected. Let's get the cannon carts in whilst we have the barbarians doing well. Then let's get that battle machine in. We need him to go for that crusher, guys, and we want the barbarians on the outside of the base here. Just keep putting them on the outside. They want to make the funnel for the battle machine. He's going to go directly into the middle, and then we need some barbs at the top here to try and distract that giant cannon. It's worked. Look, the barbarians at the top distracted it for a second or two. That allows the battle machine to get far into the base. He is going to go down, but the cannon carts are already there. They're already smashing onto these defenses. If we can just get this giant cannon down, we might be in with a shot here. The Tesla goes down, and there we are, guys. I think that is a beautiful 3-star. The power, let me know in the comments, guys. Hashtag 3-star attack, hashtag live 3-star attack. If you are still here, I hope you are, guys. That is the strategy in a nutshell. Make sure the giant cannon doesn't get onto your battle machine. You need the barbarians to tank. Use the barbarians on the outside of the base in order to funnel and send that battle machine right in. And the cannon carts, you need them protected quite early on, guys. If you can do that, look at this, 93%, and we slam dunk that for the victory. I think, guys, what a perfect position to wrap up this video. I will go ahead and finish my clock tower boost, but for this episode, guys, that will wrap it up. I hope you have enjoyed it. Make sure to leave any other tips down in the comment section, and until next time, peace out, guys.